what, it's windy out here. Probably, I don't know, 40 degrees. Running the chainsaw for a while, so I took my coat off. And I'm out here looking at the cows again. I'm cold. Left last night without turning the fence on, so there was no electric last night, and they didn't even test it. We do have one, that one in the far back. She's the youngest, and every now and then we'll come out and she'll just be off wherever she pleases, finding some good grass. But the others won't follow. They're maybe she's just too light to get a good ground, so maybe 6 months or so, if she puts on another 100 pounds or whatever, maybe she'll be heavy enough to get juiced when she hits the wire and learn not to like it. You digging for some green? Ferdinand chewing the cud. You ain't gonna find much green in this paddock, but in the next couple you will. You are kind of thin in the hind end. Not a fan. You want your cows to have a nice wide rear end, and that'll make calving easier. And you want your bulls, well, you want your bulls to have a nice wide rear end too, I guess, but generally you want them bigger up front. You want the cows bigger in the back, just like a man and a woman. Strong man will be strong up top and need a belt to keep his pants up, and a woman won't need a belt. So but yeah, she's a little light in the rear end in my opinion. So hopefully Ferdinand will correct that with some of his genetics. We'll see. But these are all dual purpose. I think Ferdinand's a little on the beef side. I think he's a little on the beef side rather than milk. She looks a little more beefy, honestly. But for the most part, these are dual purpose, so they're meant to be able to milk and provide meat. And also they're supposed to be used for oxen as well, which makes them actually a tri-purpose breed of cow. So. Another perfect pad of manure. You want it to be an inch or so high with a pond in the middle. Boom. Textbook poop. Did you do that? Did you make that pretty pad? Can't even smell it. I'm standing, you know, they've been out here for quite a while, and I'm moving them one paddock at a time. Maybe I got about, I'm thinking 3,700 pounds of beef here. 3% of that per day. I like to use 5% because, hey girl, what, you trying to eat it? Well, you're not allowed. You're not allowed. So, but yeah, I try to figure 5%. That way, a couple percent for trample and waste. So 5%, we'll call it 4,000 pounds, is 200 pounds a day of forage they need. You a good girl. Come get you some. Don't lick it. That ain't food. That ain't food. That's called hand. So 200 pounds of forage a day, and that's including waste. And I honestly don't know what this ground has per day. That's something you learn as you go. But I'm giving them about 1/3 of an acre at a shot, and that's for 7 days. So we started way down there, but up on this top over here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm in a 5th paddock, and there's 6, probably 6.5 past that tractor. And but I'm standing in the middle of a bunch of manure and don't smell a thing. It just smells great out here. It smells like nature. And when you do smell it, really it just smells like dirt. I mean, honestly, it don't smell like poop. So this ain't bad. You cannot eat my phone. You cannot eat my phone, girl. You just wanting to lick me. That ain't food. That ain't food. That ain't food. She's about the most personable girl. This one, you can't even get close to her. Watch. Hey, girl. You gonna let me touch you? No. I hope you let Ferdinand touch you. Otherwise, you're of no use to me. You'd be hamburger. You don't want to be hamburger. But we do need hamburger from somewhere. Well, I'm gonna go do some more tree removal on the old logging road.